Previously.
As soon as you settle into your seat, the professor makes an announcement.
Think fast, it's time for a pop quiz!
Oh, fuck.
And now part 3.
Yay, a pop quiz about me.
I think that was just quiz, but okay.
This incredibly important and surprisingly short quiz will tell me if you're ready for life at culinary school in the next 3 days.
Yeah.
Keep your knives sharp and focus hard.
I also like how it's like 4 in the afternoon now, so like, how long are these fucking days?
I know, yeah.
Here comes question number 1. If train A is traveling to point B and train B is traveling to point A, how important is to wash your hands before cooking?
Extremely.
Looking at you, Pop.
Yeah.
That's right.
Force is to tree as chicken is to...
Feather.
Assume feather.
I want to say a slam dunk, but...
Wait, that doesn't make... None of these
Or
make
night
any
vision
sense.
goggles.
I was leaning towards night vision goggles. But...
Yeah, but I mean, like, in my brain, I think feather, because chickens typically have feathers, and they're not as known for their slam dunk abilities.
Or their night vision abilities.
Like, people watch chicken basketball, like, slightly more often than they watch the WNBA. So...
I can only hope that Pop will fail this quiz.
I'm gonna click feather, guys.
Alright.
That's right.
Sorry, I've been sick, so I'm making all sorts of nasty.
What is the most efficient eating utensil ever created?
A spork.
Obviously.
Because you can use it as a fork or a spoon.
Yeah.
It's 2 utensils in one.
Well, I mean, it's between that and a comically
Yeah,
oversized
I'm liking that
fork.
first one too. But...
Yeah. And a meat tenderizer, I mean...
That's a utensil to make food, not to eat food.
Like, the spork is The spork is like in like the U.S. Army MRE, so clearly it's super efficient.
Fairly efficient.
And it's way better than the fife.
Yeah. The fife just doesn't make any sense.
Yeah.
The spife.
You cut yourself on the serrations every time.
I know. So, we go.
I want to see a spife that's like sharpened up both ends. Pull out, just cuts the sides of your lip.
And, you know...
How do you think I got these scars?
And the spoon is just like a slightly like cup-shaped fork. Like you can't eat your soup with it, so it's very inefficient.
So let's go with the spork.
Yeah.
That's right. I'm really curious if all these were right.
What food is best for a broken heart?
Clearly anything, as long as it's prepared with love and not too much salt.
You don't mean camel meat?
Well, camel meat is well known to be good for your liver, so it's a cheap.
Sorry.
I think the last one is actually the best.
A pancake that looks like a silly face. But see, a pancake's not actually good for your heart. Whereas if you don't cook with too much salt, then you won't get high sodium.
Yes, but this is for a broken heart.
And it needs to be prepared with love, so that they know you love them.
I think a pancake with a silly face by default is with too much.
Oh, well, we better see. You got to make a choice, Daniel.
Take your choice.
Whichever one, you're going to disappoint one of us.
I'm going with Keegan.
All right.
Suck my dick.
I disappoint Keegan enough as it is.
Yeah, he has to disappoint you.
That's right.
Eat a dick, Will.
Is Sprinkles a good boy?
Yes.
He's
no.
He's
He is the best boy.
That's right. Your total score is perfect 5 out of 5.
Oh, man, we nailed that.
Wow.
Debatably.
Be honest, did you cheat?
Yes.
You looked up to see that Colonel Sanders had been watching you tally your score. He's impressed.
I know we just met, but I have to confess, I have 2 tickets to the Cotillion.
Oh, I think
you have a beautiful brain.
And I think Keegan didn't see this, but there was hearts that went
I
around.
did see
You
it.
did see that? So I think that means
You've
our
done well.
affection
Yeah.
went up. Hot bigoted Daniel son.
That worked!
That could not have been played better.
You just scored some major Colonel Sanders points with that performance.
May I have your attention, students? I have an important announcement to make.
I need to go tiki
Time
poo-poo.
for lunch!
At 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Wow, the cafeteria is as nice as any restaurant you've ever eaten at.
It's very late in the day at this school already.
It makes it.
Half
And
Like,
honestly,
you guys showed up at, like, mid-morning or, like, noon, because, like, it was very bright out, and now, like it's like twilight. You're eating lunch. So clearly we're in the winter.
And I'm glad nothing happened during this first day.
So clearly,
of
somehow, the game developers made this according to my time scale.
Oh, yeah, it's Daniel.
Oh, so their alarm went off at 1 p.m.
No, 12.
Yeah.
No.
It makes sense that a school dedicated to cooking would have would be serious about eating.
Nom nom nom.
A delicious fragrance wafts through the room and tickles the end of your nose.
It's not a KFC chicken pot pie. We all know that
Your
this
mouth
is
waters.
bullshit.
Do you smell that? That must be our lunch. It smells crazy good.
Everyone, can I have your attention?
That voice fits him so perfect.
Is it about lunch?
No, I just wanted to apologize for my tardiness. You see, I was... Howdy, folks. I'd like to make an announcement. Hey, I was... It's about lunch.
Everyone cheers.
But I...
Shh. Lunch, lunch, lunch. She said, shh.
In honor of the new semester, I've prepared something special to share with everyone for lunch.
This must be the smell that I smelled.
It's fried chitlins. Indeed, that smell.
The smelly smell.
You hold your breath, waiting to see what food this mysterious student has created. You've heard that he's very talented, but were the rumors true?
Is this?
Colonel Sanders lifted a large bucket above his head. Its contents glimmer in the light.
Oh man, it's even got like a little bit of steam coming off of it.
Yeah.
Damn, you made
Piled
this fresh.
high are huge pieces of chicken, breaded and fried to a crispy golden finish.
Oh man, that's making me a little hungry.
Yeah. The aroma envelops you, and you begin to feel warm and safe. Colonel Sanders has filled a bucket with chicken. What a novel concept. Your stomach begins to growl as if to say, stop thinking and start eating!
For years, I've been developing a secret recipe for the perfect fried chicken. It turns out you don't use chicken, but dog. Shaped like chicken. By my calculation, nothing less than 11 herbs and spices are required to achieve the perfect balance of flavor.
I hear corgi meat is the best, which is why I've come to this school.
They are
For the
very
professor.
plump, and their legs, when you cut them off, look almost like chicken legs, so people are easily duped.
You look around and notice that every other student has a pen and paper and is scribbling notes as fast as they can.
11 spices, yes.
But that's all I have to say about that. What? You think that we want your stupid recipe, dude? Psh, nah, my dude. Oh, this is Van Van.
I was like,
Yeah.
I thought this was Ashley.
Do you want to retry that with
Yeah.
with Swartz?
What? You think we want your stupid secret recipe, dude? Psh, nah, my dude. Nah.
This is going well.
I'm just,
Oh my god, this
drafting a last will and testament in case, one of those ingredients is, poison. Got 'em.
He looks around nervously to see if anyone else is laughing at his sick burn.
This
You wait to see what zinger Aaashleigh has prepared to follow up.
Aaashleigh.
But she suddenly takes a different approach.
Yeah, and I was just like, writing in my diary. Dear diary, today I smelled something beautiful. I knew at that moment that only the hands of a true gentleman could fry chicken so tender.
Why are there 3 drumsticks on her pants?
Clearly because she likes fried chicken.
Okay.
It is on the other
I
side.
missed it.
She has like mismatched sock links. It's a little weird.
You see her body language change from bitter to evil and evil to sweet and innocent as she slides closer to Colonel Sanders.
Oh, what a fucking thought.
Yeah. She realizes that he is
You know
destined
it.
for greatness and fame with cooking skills like this. She wants him all to herself.
Every Aaashleigh is a thought.
Oh, please.
There's no Aaashleighs
Well,
watching
Van
this.
Van, the man. If you don't want any...
I love this expression on his
Look,
face.
you
Yeah.
can see the chicken.
I'll take his. Oh, I see it now, yeah.
Whoa, hold on. I mean, I guess I'll try it. I need a lot of protein.
Yeah. He takes one bite and his eyes grow wide. Oh my god.
Yeah.
It's pretty wide.
Yeah, he's about to go fucking Super Saiyan.
Yeah. He starts contorting his face as he tries to hold in his pure exhilaration and act unimpressed.
I like how his fucking chef's coat underneath his leather jacket there is like cut in such a way to like show off his trapezius.
Yeah.
Ease it now. There is enough for everyone. Please, follow my classmates. Dig in.
My
There's a
fellow
whole
classmates.
12 pieces.
I brought a 12
Hey, they sell
piece.
20s.
Yeah.
You take one piece. You take one of the pieces of fried chicken out of this bucket and sink your teeth into it. It's amazing.
So clearly it's not the breasts.
Yeah. Tasting Colonel Sanders' food transports to you, oh my god, to another dimension.
The Shadow Realm.
All
my
the
trap
in this
card.
game. Alone with your taste buds, gripping a drumstick in your hand, you float wastefully. Focus your mind, meditate on this moment, try to identify every flavor. Savor the moment, and everything that it tells you about Colonel Sanders' culinary heart. Swim towards the light.
I think you need to savor the moment
Yeah.
and just let Colonel Sanders talking speak to your cold, dead heart. And turn you from a dirty liberal into a God-fearing Southern conservative.
There, yeah.
I've now wrapped up every joke we've ever made
Yeah.
That's all
on
together.
this channel. All right, goodbye, everybody.
Keegan's out.
Yeah.
The flavors in your mouth are beautiful, pure, heavenly. What a guy. Alone with the flavors, you feel something that can only be described as love. For a man, for a flavor, are they the same?
How long have we been recording?
Good question. After tasting his food, you try to get some one-on-one time with Colonel Sanders.
Who wouldn't?
You approach Colonel Sanders.
That's an option.
Colonel Sanders smiles ever so softly at your approach. As you approach, he stops what he is doing and allows you to break the silence. Colonel, I was wondering if I could talk to you for a second.
Anything for a fellow chef.
I love that there's stars by your names now.
Yeah.
I feel like that's evolved a little bit.
What exactly was on that chicken?
How bold to come out and ask. It's an idea I had for
Whoa.
a new combination of flavors that will make me my fortune and establish my legacy for all time as I open a chain of highly successful fried chicken restaurants. No big deal.
It's just you and me here talking. I can keep a secret. In fact, I've got some of my own that I want to trade.
What's the rush? The semester is only getting started. We've got 2 more whole days to get to know each other. I like the look on his face is great right now. He's like, oh, you're one of those. I'm going to have to friend zone you now.
Is the whole thing
I'm going to ghost you and pretend I don't know. You'll be gaslighted, and you won't know why.
Is this whole thing like you trying to fall in love with him so you can steal his secret formula?
And make
And then
Popeyes.
become Popeyes.
He's clearly not going to give it up easily, but it doesn't hurt to be persistent. You know what they say about secrets, Colonel? Shouldn't learning be fun?
You've got moxie. I'll give you that.
What's he pointing to?
The way forward, Daniel.
Okay.
The way forward.
Heaven.
Colonel Sanders looks both ways to make sure you're truly alone and then leans in. You can feel his warm breath as he whispers.
That's really gross, actually. Just one ingredient, but you can't tell. I use
A white square box.
oregano. It's something my great-grandmother taught me.
I use human
Wow! You'd never guess. You'd never have guessed that. In fact, you're not
Hold
even
on.
sure what you'd...
Before you continue, I'm going to casually Google KFC 11 herbs and spices because it's out there.
Is there one that fits this size? Is it just sugar? What if that's MSG?
Yeah, I use MSG.
Wow, I never would have thought of that.
I never would have guessed.
Hold on. So
It's something illicit.
it's either salt, thyme, basil, oregano, celery salt, black pepper, dried mustard, paprika, garlic salt, ground ginger, white pepper, and some more that I can't read immediately off this Google list. So
Well, you tried.
In
the
fact,
funniest would be salt. Like he uses salt.
In fact, we're not even sure where you'd get some if you searched.
Yeah.
While you're wrapped up in that huge revelation, you notice that Colonel Sanders has disappeared. While everyone else is still in the cafeteria, you decide to look for him.
What a fucking stalker.
Yeah.
That's really creepy.
You're trying to get the rest of that recipe,
Daniel
man.
son, you're real pushy.
You find Colonel Sanders outside, standing in the quad.
Is he going to be in his rugby gear? Because I would have, that would have been awesome. It'd been like, would you care for a game of rugby? Oh, it's you again. Howdy.
Like it hasn't been.
Sometimes
30
I like
seconds.
to come outside and look at the school buildings because I'm a little weird like that. I like to think how my story will continue on after I've graduated. Surely I won't be the white people's favorite chicken chain.
I would have walked outside and
Yeah,
looked at
sounds like
everything,
you got
thinking
big
how to burn
plans,
it down.
man.
Yeah. I dare say, the biggest. I will leave my mark on this world. You can bet on that.
Alone together for the first time, you figure now is the perfect moment to show your personality to him.
So you can neg him, which obviously will work, because everybody knows that if you want somebody to like you, you immediately put them down in every way possible.
Yep. That's how middle school worked.
Oh, wow, him with a big idea? No, because that would make you look smart, and that's just going to be intimidating.
How about be modest but thoughtful?
You should.
All right, we'll go with that then.
Wow, with
Yeah.
a big idea. Have you tried ghost pepper?
Yeah. Have you tried pepper?
Well, I just want to tell you that I really enjoy your food. Now you've got his attention. The flavors were complex but comforting. The interplay between salty, savory, and peppery, it was perfect.
I appreciate the compliment. Daniel-san!
I'm sure you'll be a big success.
I know we've only met today, but I'm starting to get the same feeling about you. In fact, would you accompany me to tonight's festival ball? We should head back inside. The next lesson starts soon. And I think that's where we'll end this
Place to
episode.
end, yeah. This has been amazing.
So I just realized they took lunch at 5 o'clock.
Yeah, it's fucking weird, right? All right.
All right, that was fun.
Hey, Will, if people like this video, what should they do?
Hey, go down there, hit that like button, leave a comment on how terrible our voices are, and subscribe. And
I don't know what you're
all
talking
your
about.
friends.
Yeah, and hit the bell, too.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that one.
And hopefully you guys like this stuff. If you do, check out the channel. If not, fuck you. We'll see you guys next time.
Bye.
Love me.